Hey, what is up, everybody? I am Owen Finch here, and this is,
Jamaya, Pin WWE.
and we're back again to do another hangout. We haven't done one in like forever. The last one, I actually looked this up. I think the last time we did one was in, I think was like just when Seth Rollins got injured. I think that's the last time he did one. It was around that time. I think he like just got injured, and we did like a video on it. I think that was like around the time he got injured. Well, I mean, we
Are you
did
sure
one.
we're live? Oh, we're live now. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't see it.
but yeah, that's the last time we did one of these. Is when Seth Rollins got injured. I think
Yep.
that's the last. And you haven't even been on YouTube at all. And
Nah.
so, why don't you say, like, do you want to update us on what's going on with your life?
Um. Well. Uh. Not a whole lot. I just moved to my dad's house, so I moved like a month or two ago. So I've been watching wrestling. I've been catching up on it, and that's why I'm gonna start making reviews again and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Because pretty
And I
much
just got a new phone yesterday, so my camera quality won't be complete bullshit. So it's fun.
that's cool. That's great. And then pretty much, you know, are you still a sophomore in high school? Or are you done with that now?
No, I'm still a sophomore.
Okay. So still a sophomore. I heard you and then yesterday because obviously I was expecting you to make you started a Patreon
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah.
Um where pretty much I know somewhat what it is. It's like pretty much people can give you money. I don't know can it and they can give you like this amount of money a month and then you'll get that money. I don't know how you get it, but then you'll get that money.
Yeah. You can like donate how much you want, like $1 a month, 50 cents a
Yep.
month. I don't really give a care. You don't have to, but it's appreciated if you did because I want some extra money because I'm trying to go to WrestleMania next year for
I,
when it comes to Orlando.
I know. I heard about that. You want to go to because the WrestleMania is going to be in Orlando, and you're like
I'm
you
in
live in
Jacksonville.
Florida. You're like right there, I think, pretty
Yeah, I'm
much.
2 hours away. I live in Jacksonville, so
So you can pretty much hit everything if you want to, actually,
yep.
because you're like right there. You can hit the Hall of Fame. And at least you get to like you're not going to be like me who has to go to a WrestleMania that probably isn't going to be that good. So
Yeah, but I mean it's still WrestleMania, so
yeah.
you're gonna have fun.
Um, for me though, what's going on? Is there anything else going on with you besides the Patreon campaign?
Um, no, not really.
So what made you want to start one? Is because you were going to WrestleMania, or
Yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why.
so is it just going to be over once WrestleMania 33 is over?
I, I don't really know right now.
How many people have donated so far, or have you not?
I haven't had anybody donate yet,
Okay, I'll try to
but I
do.
think I'm gonna get one person too.
I'll
Uh,
try. I'll try to donate, but I don't have I don't have like a card or anything like that, so it may be tough for me to do that. So
okay, you don't have to donate, man.
yeah,
It's okay if you.
I don't. I'll think about it. So though,
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
um, but anyhow, what's going on with me? I don't know. You probably. I don't know if you really watch my videos anymore because you probably can tell I don't post as much anymore. I don't know if
I
you've
watched your
noticed.
raw reviews that you post,
Well, yeah, I was
and I
out.
watched your after the other
Yeah,
day too. So
but yeah, so you obviously know that we've been dealing with some personal stuff. I'm not going to say what it is on this thing, but me, James, and everybody else. By the way, James isn't. I forgot to tell you, James isn't going to be able to come on, so it's just going to be us. But anyhow, me, James, and like a ton of my friends that you did that Massasoit Wrestling Corner, we're just dealing with a bunch of stuff. Like it's a bunch of BS. So we kind of disappeared from YouTube, but I still made videos. But it's like, um, I guess the product is like kind of bad, and it feels like my opinion really isn't gonna change anything because with what's going on with wrestling, really.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, so that's kind of what happened. I pretty much am in my third semester of college. I finished my second one since we met. I I don't know if I was in this club before, but I was in the Helping Hands Club. I don't know if I mentioned that to you before. I was in that club for a while, but pretty much that was part of the BS drama that was going on. So I got out of that. Um, and then what else happened? Pretty much, I watched like part of the first Star Wars last night, so that's cool. Um, and then yeah, I don't. That's about it. You know, getting ready to go to WrestleMania this year. We're gonna buy my plane ticket tomorrow, and then we're gonna buy my tickets to go to the Hall of Fame. Which I'm happy to go to the Hall of Fame because it's gonna be cool to see Sting get inducted. Gonna be cool to see Jacqueline get inducted. Gonna be cool to see the Freebirds get inducted. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I could have sworn like the Freebirds were already in there. I don't know why. I was like, weren't they already in the Hall of Fame?
No,
But I
they've
guess
been.
not.
It's been a thing that they haven't been in there. I thought Big Boss Man was already in there actually.
Yeah, me too. Like, what the f? I
like
thought all these people were in there.
like it's just so weird because you see these and you see them like because even though we didn't watch back then, we see them like on the network or we see them like in a movie and we think they're in there just but and I swear I've gone through the entire Hall of Fame list and I still am like how did I thought they were in there.
Yeah.
So I don't
So
know
are
how
you
that.
gonna access? Are you
No,
gonna
I can't.
WrestleMania
I
access
could.
too?
I'll miss too much school if I go.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. But maybe you can like meet like some wrestlers on the street or something. Maybe if you get lucky.
Terry Funk's doing like a barbecue for like $25. I'm gonna go to that because that's pretty cheap and you know.
Yeah.
So next year, I'm mad I don't get to go to NXT Takeover Dallas though. I actually would have had spent money to go to that, but it was too late because like it sold out like in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Look, I went to go get like some. I went on WWE page to go get some tickets for when they came down here in Jacksonville, and like literally every front row seat was sold out, and it was like two left in the general admission sections. Like that's like the third and fourth row. So I was like, damn, I missed
NXT,
when I could like get front row tickets like how I did the last time I went.
yeah, NXT is actually coming to Massachusetts. I'm gonna try to go to it, but it's since I couldn't because it's like it's coming so close to WrestleMania, and I think they might have sold out because they sell out really quickly.
Yeah.
Like NXT is like big. Like NXT can sell out quicker than a Monday Night Raw.
Well, because it's better than Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So
Um. But yeah, speaking of that stuff, let's talk about the stuff going on with wrestling. So we're gonna skip the stuff that happened like obviously like the tournament ended and Roman Reigns had won, and then Sheamus came in, cashed in his Money in the Bank, which I hated. I don't know if you hated it, but um,
I wasn't watching back then, so
oh
I heard about it and I was like, well, I don't really give a shit.
yeah. So then Sheamus went on like a boring reign as champion. Roman Reigns probably heard about this, had like beat the crap out of Triple H. Um, and then Vince McMahon gave him a title shot. If he had lost, he would have gotten fired. And he didn't. And Roman Reigns ended up becoming the new champion, and it was really over when he won the title. And the funny thing about it was in Baltimore, I think it was, which is where he got booed when he won the Rumble that year. So then, pretty much, that the ratings were down, so they brought Vince McMahon out every week to try to boost the ratings. So then, Roman Reigns. They couldn't do it. They tried to do everything that they could to get the title off Roman Reigns. So Vince McMahon told him that he's going to defend the title in the Rumble match, which was pretty cool. And then the Rumble happened, and Like you had a lot of surprise appearances. Well, actually, I wouldn't say a lot of surprise appearances, but the surprise appearances you got were really cool. Sami Zayn debuted. AJ Styles debuted, and then Triple H returned, and he ended up winning the Rumble, and he last eliminated Dean Ambrose. Um, so I guess we could start. What do you think about like? Because did you see the what did you see the Rumble when Triple H won it or no? Were you, are you froze on me?
What'd you say?
I said, did you see the Rumble when Triple H won it?
Yeah, I watched that.
What did you think about that when Triple H won the title and beat Roman
Well,
Reigns?
well, I like Roman Reigns, but Triple H is my all-time favorite wrestler, so obviously I was happy about it.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's basically what I thought about it. And yeah.
What about AJ Styles coming in?
I've never really watched TNA, but
Yep.
I've heard about him and I've watched some of his matches on the indies, and I don't even watch the indies like that. I just watch it every now and again
Yep.
when I have the chance to. And I thought that he was a pretty decent wrestler, and I thought it was cool to see him in the WWE.
Well, yeah. So when he came out, me and my friend Ori, I don't know if you remember him, but um, we were like, "Oh my gosh, it's AJ Styles!" And he was like, "Owen, it's AJ motherfucking Styles!" Like we just lost it was like we just popped big time when he came out, and then I popped big time when Sami Zayn came out, but like nobody else in the room popped because my friend Oli doesn't like Sami Zayn that much, and my friend Steve had like no the only the only time he ever saw this guy was when he wrestled John Cena and got injured, so I was like, oh my gosh, it's Sami Zayn. So then when Triple H came out, um, I knew instantly he was winning. He came out number 30, and then when the Wyatt, I even liked what Brock Lesnar did. I just did in the Rumble. When he like destroyed everybody, and then I like that he Roman Reigns. I didn't really care for the fact that Roman Reigns like got beat up and then like went backstage for like the whole match, pretty
Yeah.
much. And then when like they clearly could have just like put him in the win and then just thrown him out after the League of Nations had beaten the crap out of him. And
Or
then
you could just get on the apron and then just throw him over
yeah,
and
and
then
then
beat him up.
and then he comes out like and Superman punches Sheamus, and then when Triple H eliminated Roman Reigns. Okay. And then Triple H came out, and when he won, I was actually pretty happy about it because I am completely fine with Triple H being champion because
He's a man.
yeah, and he's also the perfect fit for a champion right now because he's the boss and he can pretty much do whatever he wants. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then Fastlane happened, and then they had that triple threat match with Reigns, Ambrose, and Brock Lesnar, and Reigns won. And obviously, not a lot of people are happy about it because they wanted Ambrose to win. I was kind of one of those people. I like Reigns, but I thought Ambrose was just the better option, so I wasn't very happy. And yeah, what did you think about what happened at Fastlane with like Roman Reigns and you know?
Actually, I was watching Fastlane, right? And
Yeah.
it was during the Sasha and Becky match. And I was like, okay, it's been all right. And then like my stream just started getting on my nerves, and like it was literally pausing and buffering every 5 seconds. So I was just like, F it, and then I just turned it off and didn't watch it.
I don't blame you. It
It
did the
was
same
really
thing.
pissing me off.
It did the same thing to me. It was happening doing the Charlotte Brie Bella match.
Yeah, it was just pissing me off. So I was just like, you know what, F it. I'll just watch YouTube and see what happens.
Yeah, like I don't get why they have this thing that for like they've had this thing for like 2 years and they still can't. They still have problems with the streaming issue. Like how long? Like when are they gonna finally figure it out?
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyhow, so yeah, well, yeah, Roman Reigns won the tournament, won the match, so he's facing Triple H at WrestleMania, and then Triple H like beat the crap out of him the next night, broke his nose. So then they did like they decided instead of building a WrestleMania 32, they decided to build to like a no name to like a roadblock for no reason, just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And then
stupid.
and then Triple H defended the title against Dean Ambrose. They retained the title, which was stupid that they did that because now I don't want to see Roman Reigns win the title. I want to see Dean Ambrose because the storyline's right there for Dean Ambrose. And then Roman Reigns returned like the next night on Raw and then like beat the crap out of Triple H and still gets booed. I feel bad for Roman Reigns because it's like no matter what the guy does, he can't get cheered.
Yeah, and I don't really get that. Literally, the main thing, I hope I don't rant, but you know I'm probably going to. The main thing why people say they don't like Roman Reigns, it's not because he can't wrestle, because they know that's a lie, because that guy has gotten good in the ring.
Yeah.
It's not because he can't wrestle, it's because he can't talk. When Daniel Bryan couldn't talk to save his fucking life, you were going bananas over him. I'm a Sami Zayn fan, but the guy can't really talk. Finn Balor doesn't talk. It's a lot of people who are great wrestlers that don't talk, but since it's Roman Reigns and he's like Vince's guy and he can't talk, he's literally enemy number one. Like you hate him for some reason because he can't talk when your favorites can't talk. Like it's a bunch of people that cannot talk, and I don't understand why you want to hate on Roman Reigns because he can't talk when he's put on some of the best matches of the year. I don't get it. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not hated on him. I'm just hated
I
on.
understand what I know. Like some people don't like it because the way he's been booked.
Yeah, that's the way
Like that's different. But when people say, "Oh, he can't talk, he's boring," what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's not why it's the way he's been booked. So I don't even need to get into that because you gotta admit the way he's been booked's been pretty bad.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
But then we had like obviously John Cena got injured. Where did that come
Yeah.
from? I bet you were happy about that.
I didn't really give a crap.
I don't think a lot of people did. It did hurt WrestleMania though, because this is like the first time he's not going to be involved in WrestleMania since he's debuted. And then he was supposed to wrestle the Undertaker, so they had to change the plans on that. And he tried. I heard he's trying to come back, but like
I
it's
don't
not
get
gonna.
why everyone wants him to face the Undertaker. Like, what would be the reasoning behind it? What would be the story? Why? Because they haven't wrestled each other before? Is that the
Well,
reason why?
they're
It
like
doesn't intrigue me.
it intrigues me because it's the face of the WWE going against like the face of the the face of the WWE for like years. The
I
old
wouldn't
guard.
really care about it if they did. I would rather see Sting versus the Undertaker
Oh yeah, I'd like to
because
see
it
that
makes
match.
more sense.
Okay,
Like if Sting can wrestle another match, he needs to wrestle Undertaker. Do
yeah,
not do Undertaker versus John Cena because it makes more sense to do Undertaker versus Sting because Undertaker was a mainstay for WWE and Sting was a mainstay for WCW. So it makes the most sense.
yep. Um, I'd rather see the Stin versus Taker, but I wouldn't mind seeing Stin versus not Stin versus Cena, but Taker versus Cena. Um,
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with Taker versus Cena. I would just rather see something else other than that.
it's also the one. It's just the one. It's like a big match you can do because it's two. Like I said, two big names in the business. So, um, and then but yeah, so then they didn't have an opponent for the Undertaker. So it was rumored. I don't know if you heard that, but it was rumored that Braun Strowman was going to face the Undertaker. But that, thank God, that didn't happen. It was rumored that Finn Balor was going to come up from the NXT and have a match with Taker, which I would have been which I would have rather seen that. Um, and then it was rumored that who else? Like someone was coming into Raw to face the Undertaker. Is either going to be a returning superstar, and the person that it ended up being was Shane McMahon. Now I
Yeah.
thought it was cool when he came back. I popped for it big time, but this feud doesn't make any sense. Um, for these reasons. One, Taker. So pretty much what's happened was Vince McMahon gave out his the Vince McMahon Senior Award, and he gave it to Stephanie McMahon, obviously because it's his daughter. So, um, and then Shane McMahon comes out and talks about how there's been low ratings, and he wants to control Monday Night Raw because of all the shit that Vince McMahon has done. You know, with low ratings, not pushing the people that have talent and keeping the people no yeah not pushing the people that have talent but pushing the people that don't have talent um and then you know pretty much saying that you've known that it's been this bad and you've done nothing about it. So then Vince McMahon says so he wants control of Monday Night Raw. He doesn't want to control of SmackDown, he wants control of Monday Night Raw. So what happened was Vince McMahon says you want it, then you have to have wrestle one match at one place, and you have to win. So he wrestle. So he says he's gonna go to WrestleMania inside Hell in a Cell and wrestle the Undertaker. So pretty much, that's kind of how it's went since then. Shane McMahon's been talking crap, talking about how Vince McMahon's brought this company down. Vince McMahon's been saying stuff like how he's going to pretty much disown Shane when Shane McMahon loses, and he's going to write him out of his will, and he doesn't even consider him his son anymore. He considers him a son of a bitch. And then
I thought that was funny when he said
yeah,
that.
and then yeah, but I don't like it because they're pretty much admitting that they suck pretty much. The WWE suck, which is weird. And I also don't like it because the Undertaker doesn't feel like he's in a factor at all in this storyline. He just kind of feels like he's just there. Um, and that kind of sucks. So, what do you think about what's going on with Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Undertaker fiasco?
I kind of feel the same way. I just like I don't really care what's going on, but I think it's gonna be cool to see what happens. But I
Yeah,
just want to see. Am I the only one that like on the low loves Stephanie McMahon? Like I think Stephanie McMahon is so freaking hilarious to me. Like she's so bad at acting, like it's funny, and like I like her because she's horrible. Like that's like when she was talking when Shane came out, like I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I
I don't
don't
know.
know. Stephanie just always makes me fucking laugh.
I never really. I think some of the stuff I've laughed at, but not probably not as much as you.
Because she's just like it's horrible. Like her acting, like I don't know if she's like trying to be serious or if she's like being funny on purpose. I don't know.
Yeah, she does have her moments when she's like that. So, but
She's just fucking funny.
what did you think about what about yeah, so what about what's going on with this storyline? I know you feel the same way, but um what do you think about what's going on?
I think that Undertaker might lose. I don't know, but I don't even know about this.
Huh?
I don't even know about this story.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like the Undertaker um is just there. Like he's really only in the match. He has no reason to be in the match. And then the WWE, like I said, is admitting that they've sucked. And then like what's gonna happen when so if Shane McMahon loses, it's just gonna be like a huge waste of time to bring Shane McMahon back in. And if I don't it's a very strong if, but it's if because I don't know if you've seen my Facebook posts and all that stuff and my videos, but if it's not gonna happen, But if the Undertaker loses, but I'm just saying if it's not going to happen though, so don't. If the Undertaker loses, he's pretty much lost to a guy who hasn't wrestled in like since 2009. So, but it's not going to happen though because the Undertaker's great, and you know, the Undertaker's way better than Shane McMahon, and he's better than everybody in the company. So it's not going to happen. I actually even made like a bunch of reasons. I don't. It's on my Facebook. If you want to see it, 50 reasons about why the Undertaker is going to win. And you know, it's been like this whole thing. I've been I've been fighting with it with everybody on like Facebook and like all in the wrestling groups, all in the Facebook, my Facebook group, and everybody thinks is saying Shane McMahon's gonna win it. And I'm like, as much as I want change, because I hear they're gonna do like a brand split, I don't want that. If the change has to come with the Undertaker losing, I'm all set.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm a, you know, I don't go against Taker. He's my favorite of all time, and you got to stick with your favorites of all time. Um, so I'm not going to go against Taker. I don't care if it involves change. It's just not going to happen.
Mhm.
Um,
You have the
and
iPhone 6.
oh yeah,
I just
I
got I just got the 5S yesterday.
oh really?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
It's cool. I've been wanting an iPhone for forever, so
Huh?
I've been wanting an iPhone for forever, so it's cool.
Oh yeah, I wanted one forever too. Actually, I guess I could tell you what a story about this phone. So um, I was out one day, and this phone. So, because we were in Salem and we didn't know how to spell it because my uncle ran like a race. So, I tried to hand it to my aunt, and she was holding my pet Coca my cup of Coca Cola. So, I went to hand it to her, and the thin it hits the cup like barely even hits it, and then the cup like it shatters into like a million pieces. Like I don't know how the hell that happened. It's like
Like it was like a hard cup,
it was like yeah, it was like one of those
glass
cups.
cup.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And
Does
it
it
like
really weigh that much?
yeah. So pretty much if you this thing's like a lethal weapon pretty much. But yeah, so that's what I think about the Undertaker thing. The Undertaker's not going to lose. Um and I guess if you want to know, I'm going to what I'm going to do right now is after we finish this video is I'm going to send you the video I made 50 reasons why Shane McMahon is not winning at WrestleMania 32, and you can watch all the reasons. They're all
Okay.
going to I'll send it to you right now. They're all going to be in the description box down below if you don't want to watch the entire video. The main
Okay.
reason you watch the video is so you can see the reasons. I just got to send it to you because I won't forget otherwise. Okay. So another thing that's been going on though lately in wrestling is this whole Dean Ambrose Brock Lesnar match. Which this match is the match I'm looking forward to the most. Even though Shane McMahon and Taker, I am looking forward to the match itself. The storyline just kind of but this match I'm really looking forward to. So pretty much they had to build up off of Fastlane. Pretty much what happened is Brock Lesnar's pretty much upset that Dean Ambrose kind of screwed him out of the championship, and Dean Ambrose is like the Mick Foley right now, WWE. You could do whatever you want to the guy, but he just will not stay down. And I loved it when Brock Lesnar beat him up earlier in the day, like in the parking lot, and then he came back later on in the night in the ambulance, and Brock Lesnar just like stepped on his head. I thought that was awesome. And then Dean Ambrose has challenged him to a no holds barred street fight, and Mick Foley pretty much handed him over his barbed wire baseball bat, his Bobby, that he calls him. So I can't wait for this match. I think it's a better option to go around because if they had done Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt, that was just not going to work with the way they were booking Bray Wyatt.
Oh my
So
god, he's such an idiot. I hate Bray Wyatt now.
oh yeah, I like he's just bad. We'll get to him later, but what do you think of this whole Brock Lesnar Dean Ambrose fiasco?
I don't really have an opinion on it, but I think it's gonna probably be the best match of the night. Just because it's gonna be like, hopefully, it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah,
because it's a no holds barred street fight or whatever. They
I
better
hope
do some crazy stuff. I know that.
I hope they don't just have it be like a normal Brock Lesnar match, which I do like when he just comes in there and kills people. But I think with this match, it needs to be Dean Ambrose needs to like fuck him up pretty good.
Or they need to do something before the match even happens to show that Dean Ambrose is an actual threat
Oh yeah,
because he hasn't done anything except for, I don't know, it bothered me on Monday when Brock Lesnar was going to come and fight him, but he brought out a crowbar. Like, that's a real, like, bitch thing to do.
I can understand that, but
like I don't know. It's just like he was like, and then he was talking crap while he had the crowbar. Like, you have a freaking something that could kill him.
yeah,
He's not an idiot. He's not gonna go in there and fight you. Are you kidding me? What did you expect? But I hope that it's not the normal no disqualification match these days. Oh, I'm gonna hit him in the back with a steel chair. I'm gonna hit him in the stomach with a kendo stick. Oh, we're gonna break the table.
yeah.
Do something different.
I
Because
feels like
it's WrestleMania, you need something like a big cool factor because there's really nothing this WrestleMania. So
I think they will. I feel because since they brought in the barbed wire baseball bat, I think they're gonna use that. I think they're gonna go crazy in this matchup because this isn't any two superstars in the win. This is Dean Ambrose and this is Brock Lesnar. So we may get some blood in this match. We may. I'm not sure. So
it better be if it's a freaking barbed wire bat in play.
Yeah.
It better be some blood.
match like insane.
Yeah.
I hope so. Anyways, but I'm looking forward to this match. Let me see what else WrestleMania match we have because I need to look up the code because
Oh, how are we forgetting Kalisto versus Ryback? Oh, that's gonna steal the show.
that's gonna be a joke.
Steal the freaking show. Hey, Kalisto, I want your title. And I'm a big guy. And at WrestleMania, you might put up a fight, but I'm gonna win.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid because Ryback is like a heel, but he's not really acting really much like a heel.
It's like funny. He just walked. I remember when he first, like, I guess he was like a first. I didn't even know he turned heel, but when he turned heel and on the Monday when he came out, he just wrestled whoever he wrestled. I think it was somebody from the Social Outcasts. He just completely squashed him, and then after the match was over, he was just like walking away, just boom, 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 boom. Like, I just thought it was funny. I'm like, what the freak is going on right now? Thought it was ridiculous.
I know, like it's like it seems like they have an idea, but it's like I don't know, like it seems like did you see a speech that he did with Kalisto? Like I was so bored watching that.
No, I did not see it because I missed that Raw and it was freaking crazy because I had to go over my uncle's house to eat dinner with him. So I missed that Raw and I didn't get to see it.
What happened was like he's trying to like talk about the speech how Kalisto needs to break away from Sin Cara, but he like goes on and on and on.
Yeah, I heard Joe Cronin talk about it.
Oh, Joe, you know Joe Cronin?
Yeah, I listen to his stuff like when I'm on the way to school and stuff.
Dude, like this is actually legit. By the way, I didn't mean to call you dude, but you get what I was saying.
Yeah.
But Joe Cronin actually knows who we are because at one of the I don't know if you've seen these pictures, but there's the wrestling event that me, James, and Roy and everybody goes to. Joe Cronin actually does commentary for that show, and we've actually talked to Joe Cronin.
That's cool. Joe Cronin is freaking. Joe Cronin is hilarious to me. Like when I like listen to his raw reviews when I'm on the way to school and when I'm at school, when I'm coming home from school. Like the whole day is basically just me listening to his stuff, and
Yeah.
I think he's just fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. So yeah, but anyhow, yeah, Kalisto versus Ryback. It's like, what is that? But I mean, it has a reason to happen because they had that tournament match that Kalisto won. But it's like, did they really need? I wish they had just done a different direction with having Sin Cara turn heel and feud with Kalisto. I mean, it would have been a better option, and it would have made sense because Kalisto pretty much won the U.S. title while Sin Cara was injured. So it would have made sense. They could have done something there, but instead they're doing Ryback.
Yeah.
Doing Ryback. The hell are they doing? Um,
I
I mean
didn't
the
think
match.
Ryback was bad before. Like I thought he was okay, and I've
Yeah,
never hated him. But like, I think it's like he's fucking Goldberg now.
yeah,
He's not horrible, but he's literally like I think he's an idiot. Like I've
yeah,
heard him on like podcasts and interviews, and like he really does like being a wrestler,
yeah. I know.
but he just kind of sucks.
He really is a nice uptight guy. It's just he's very stiff when he wrestles. Like some of the moves that he hits looks like he's like gonna injure the guy. Um, so hopefully, I mean, I don't know. This match could be good because the match on SmackDown they had like a few months ago was not bad. So hopefully
Ryback's
this,
not a bad wrestler.
yeah, he's very stiff.
He's just not. Yeah,
Stiff. Um,
yeah.
what else we have? We have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This is still a thing.
For what? For what?
I don't know. This
Jesus.
time instead of a 30-man, it's a 20-man battle royal. And here's who's announced so far: Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, Adam
God,
Rose, and Bo Dallas.
I'm like, I love the Social Outcasts. They're just like literally the best wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. Like I
I
don't
think.
understand how they don't have fans. Like they're just great, right?
Are you being serious
No,
right
I'm
now?
being sarcastic.
Good. I had a feeling you were by the end of your talking, but it's like these guys just don't click at all.
No, they look ridiculous.
But this Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the only guy I could see going in there and winning it is probably two guys, Luke Harper or Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt probably needs to win the most just because it would maybe build up some credibility for him. But I mean, who is going to come out of winning
I
this
don't.
match credible?
You know what? You know what I don't get? How Bray Wyatt has literally been wrestling for 3 years as Bray Wyatt, right?
Yep.
In all 3 years, he's been a dummy, and they have made us not give a crap about him. I've given him so many chances. They literally have a masterpiece sitting in front of them. With his character, he can wrestle, the way he talks. He's literally everything that you need right now. But you want to make him look like an idiot. I don't get it. Like his stuff with the Shield was good. And like I was excited about his Roman Reigns thing, but then they just completely turned that to shit. I'm like, why can't you just give the guy a freaking chance? God, Lee, and he's never had a title yet. Like,
Yeah.
it's been ridiculous.
Like Curtis Axel has held a title, and
Yeah.
actually, that's not. No, we shouldn't say that because Curtis Axel actually is a good wrestler. I'm trying to think who's hold a title. That the Great Khali was a world heavyweight champion, and Bray Wyatt hasn't held a title yet.
Exactly.
But then we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That's the only person who can win is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
But I mean, what?
Or you can give it a Big Show again. Yay.
He's injured, so they can't.
Oh, he's injured. I swear I didn't know that.
They could give it to Mark Henry because it's in his hometown. I would be down for that.
Nah, I wouldn't care. Give him something before he retires.
I know, like he's been used as a joke. Like,
I remember when he did the freaking retirement thing.
oh yeah,
He completely got me. I was like, what the fuck? He was crying and everything. I really thought he was gonna retire. That was
same.
like the one of the last times they ever shocked me
Yeah,
when they did that.
I mean that was great. Like
Yeah, it was.
I've talked about it before. Mark Henry. It doesn't seem like it's just like a casual fan, but his presence in the wrestling business is going to be missed. I think.
Yeah.
Um, I truly think that Mark Henry is probably like one of the best
You
guys you
know,
could probably be around. Like he's really an
after
uptight guy.
after he wrestles, after he stops wrestling, like he could be like a commentator because he has like that commentating voice.
Yeah,
I could see that. He could be a pretty decent commentator, maybe. Start him out in NXT, commentate, and then if people like him, if he's actually good, you can bring him up Raw and stuff.
you could even have him be one of the
But
guys that's on the pre-show.
yeah, and I just know I'm fucking tired of fucking Michael Cole.
Yeah, who
God, I
isn't?
swear to God, he's so annoying.
I'm tired of JBL.
Him, Byron Saxon, and JB, I hate all of them. They're so annoying.
I
God,
don't mind.
why can't you like Corey Grace? Just give them like one week or like half of a show to like to let them like just let them commentate on Raw for one Raw and then see how people react to it. Why don't you
I
do
like to
that?
see. I like to see more Wanalo be. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah,
More
I
Wanalo.
know, yeah.
More Wanalo commentate on War.
Yeah.
He's great.
When I first heard him, I swear, I was like, is that Rich Brennan? I thought it was Rich Brennan. He sounded like Rich Brennan to me. I was like, oh no, it's not. It's some new guy.
I actually at first I was like, he sounds like a football commentator, but he
He was a
actually,
commentator in UFC.
yeah, but he's a great commentator though. He actually calls the moves, and he actually
Yeah.
calls well, like I don't know if you watch not Elimination Chamber kickoff, Fastlane kickoff, because he was the commentator for it. He did great.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah. So the Andre, do you like? So I think it shows how much we give a crap about the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal when we're talking about
We keep
when we're talking about who we like on commentary.
yeah.
So let's move on from the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
I agree.
So we have the Triple Threat Divas Championship match between Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks.
Oh my god, if they screw this up. This better get at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain about that.
Like, this, literally, I have been waiting so long for this.
I'm kind of mad what happened to Charlotte though. What the like? I'm so annoyed with her now. Like,
I get why people are like that with her, but I think that it's not that bad. Like when she was doing it with Brie Bella, that's when like she was getting on my nerves. But now it's okay because I've gotten used to it, and I don't mind seeing Ric Flair. But I'm tired of the generic manager role. Oh, let me go interrupt the referee so we can get a roll up pin.
yeah.
Like, do something different other than that. I don't have a problem with Ric Flair being out there with her, but just don't do that generic freaking manager thing.
Well, then this feels like I don't know. It's just because it feels like right now she can't. You gotta admit, Charlotte can't talk on the microphone to save her life. You gotta admit that.
No, she can't. She can't.
And that's like, I think what they hit. I don't. I think that's what they hid from NXT because she never talked on the mic on NXT like ever. So
No.
she's not bad in the ring though.
Oh, definitely not. Are you shitting me?
But like
She's literally had like the best matches of past 2 years for the women. Like with the Fatal 4-Way they had, some of the triple threats they had, and her and Natalia at NXT Takeover Arrival. That was like,
yeah,
I could go back and watch that like every day. Like that was amazing.
she's definitely different than she was. Like her in ring wrestling is definitely different now than it was then, though. Like she's just something's different about her on the main roster now.
It's like that with all of them. Honestly, they do that every time. On NXT, they do something different in their moveset
Yeah.
every week. But they're doing a little comeback thing where like Dean Ambrose and that god awful freaking rebound clothesline that I'm so tired of.
Oh yeah, it gets
Him
old.
doing that every time, the elbow, all that, and then Dolph Ziggler with the famouser and all that. Like they have like moves that they have to do in a sequence every time, and it's pretty like annoying,
Yep. That's the way it's been for years, though. So
Yeah.
I mean, like at least they do more moves than Cena. I think the only moves that Cena did was like the shoulder tackles, the that little other thing that he does, and then the 5 knuckle shuffle. AA. See you later.
Yeah, and his freaking my god, what did he do? His freaking springboard stunner.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad.
And his freaking Hurricane Rana's like he looks like an idiot doing the Hurricane Rana. Like, he breaks his neck every time he tries to do it.
I'm surprised he had.
Like the one move that I do like of his, he does a leg drop pretty nice from the top rope. I like that move.
I don't mind his tornado DDT.
Yeah, but just stop doing a Hurricane Rana.
And the springboard stunner. The springboard stunner. Like it looks so weird, like how he does it too. Like the guy has to like get in position so he can do it.
Yeah.
And then like I'm surprised he hasn't slipped off the ropes because like he doesn't look like he should be a type of guy doing that.
No, he's top heavy. That's why his Hurricane Ranas look retarded.
But anyhow, I like this feud. I think it's okay. I just think it's simple. That's all. There's nothing crazy going on. So, and I think they're gonna give it to Sasha Banks because I think originally what was supposed to happen was it was supposed to be Charlotte as a face going against Sasha Banks as a heel, but they changed it. So
I'm gonna cry when Sasha wins again.
Oh yeah,
cry again.
I'm gonna cry when she
cried last time.
What are you gonna do when she loses?
I'm gonna be pissed. No, I'm gonna be angry when she loses.
What if what if Becky? So no matter. So pretty much you're like me with the Undertaker match. Sasha Banks is winning. No matter. You're like.
If she doesn't, it's World War III. It's gonna be.
It's the same way when if Undertaker. It's the same way if Undertaker loses.
I want them to steal the show so
it's gonna
bad.
be.
Like I want them to do some just crazy shit.
I don't think that. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Let's be honest. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna. They probably won't steal the show. So.
If they gave them a right amount of time and let them be free, they would. Because I honestly think they're gonna water down every other match. Like people are thinking Shane's gonna do some crazy stuff. WWE honestly doesn't think they're that desperate to start doing cool stuff again. They're like, we can do this and that, and then we're gonna be okay. They're not like to the point of desperation like how they should be trying to pull out everything. So I don't think there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff in the other matches, but I think that if everybody could be free and do what they wanted to, this could probably be a good WrestleMania with the matches like the upper card matches that we do have.
Except
like Shane and Vince and all them like in the triple threat match, all that could be like amazing matches if they let them do their thing.
It won't happen though. Maybe it will for Triple H and Roman Reigns, just because Triple H is like the guy in charge, kind of. So that would probably be a match where they can do their thing. Maybe they could be like that with, because I don't think Vince is gonna. I don't think Vince is gonna tell Taker he can't do something because Vince and Taker have a good enough relationship, and then I would be too afraid to tell Brock Lesnar no. So, like, imagine that conversation if he tells him he can't do something. But then Kalisto Ryback, that match is just gonna be like, what is that? And then what else is gonna be like, what is that? The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I bet everyone's just gonna look at that and be like, yeah. We're gonna
Was
try to
there
talk about how prestigious this trophy is.
match announced? Other match announced?
Okay, another match is the New Day versus the League of Nations.
Oh yeah, fuck the League of Nations.
I like the New Day. I think we talked about it before. I don't know if you like the New Day, but I like like a
I
huge
like
New
that
Day
they
fan
aren't
now.
preachers
So,
anymore. I like that
huh?
they aren't black preachers anymore. Like they're
Yeah, they're
not
like
as preaching as they were. So
they're great.
they're okay
They
then. Yeah, I think they're
they're
funny.
gonna be on. I think they're the best thing on the show most weeks.
Yeah, they're pretty good now.
I
They don't
like
piss me off
the.
anymore.
I think Big E's great. And Kofi Kingston's great, and Xavier Woods is great. Like especially like the face that he made when Chris Jericho broke his trombone and the way he acted. I
Yeah,
mean, like the way Big E acts,
yeah,
I think
they're
is great.
yeah. Biggie
And
just
then
acts like a horny freaking rabbit. Like that's what I think of when I see Biggie. Like he's always like all he does is like fucking hump the air and like twerk. I
yeah,
guess.
but they also have good matches in the win too. Like I like
Yeah,
the unicorn stomp they do. But the League of Nations just go away. I mean, I
yeah.
hate that group.
Fuck the
I
League of
mean,
Nations.
this is a group we wanted for a while. Where like when they had Sheamus, Wade Bit, like they did it in WWE 12. They just like the how come the people that did WWE 12 couldn't book this stable because they booked it better than they did.
In
What?
in theory, on paper, it looks and makes sense to have
Yeah,
these four guys, but when you make them and they literally don't do anything but act like idiots and have no common sense, no
yeah,
one's gonna care. Just like it is with the Wyatt family. No one's gonna care because they look like jobbers and they don't have any common sense. They don't use their brain.
exactly. So I mean I like I don't mind the feud because but I kind of wish they would have had like the New Day come out and have Enzo and Cass come out and beat him for the titles. That would have been cool, but that's probably gonna happen like the next night on Raw. Um, but yeah, this is whatever. And then we have the Usos versus the Dudley Boys. This is a match at WrestleMania.
Uh, Sleeper. I don't give a shit.
In theory, this should be good actually because this is like a tag team of the past versus a tag team of the future, and the Dudleys are heel now, which they wouldn't have. But it's like they let's be honest, they've like jobbed out the Dudley Boys so often, like they're just pretty much jobbers now. There's actually weeks I forget that the Dudley Boys are even in the company.
Yeah.
It's so
And
sad. I don't
the
know.
Usos haven't been anything since freaking 2014. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they just kind of do the same thing every week because they can't talk on the mic really. So
They're funny, off off camera. They're freaking hilarious.
yeah,
I think that on total. I don't even watch Show Divas, but when I did, and like Jimmy Uso or whichever, yeah, Jimmy Uso, like I thought he was fucking hilarious with shit on the Total Divas.
and then like yeah, like is it just but is it
They've
just
been
me?
faces for like 3 years. They need to change something.
I wanted them to like turn heel with like and have like a Samoan stable with like Roman Reigns, the
Yeah.
Usos, Naomi, and Tamina, but they didn't capitalize on it.
Why not? You can literally do that with the main event. Just have the Usos come out and like Triple H, and then Roman Reigns beat the shit out of Triple H, and then he talks shit to the crowd and shit like that. And then maybe The Rock comes out, and then the Usos and Roman Reigns just beat the shit out of The Rock.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And
Um,
I hope they do something like that. Like The
th-
Rock comes out and like congratulates or helps Roman Reigns like a little bit, and it wouldn't be a heel thing because Roman Reigns is a face, you can help him. And then like Roman Reigns like just fucking goes ballistic on The Rock and like I could have done that myself. I didn't
yeah,
need your help, something like that. And just because I don't know.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. I think he'd be better off being a heel because he's right. He's
Yeah, his heel promos in NXT were great.
exactly. And then, but yeah, the use. So is it just me? Do you ever forget that the Dudleys are under contract?
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about the Dudleys. So
But this should be a good match. But whatever. So this, in theory, it should be a lot better than what it is. So, and then other matches that aren't announced for the show. Um, is obviously one match that's gonna get announced is AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho.
yeah,
That should.
I think Chris Jericho is a great heel, and he makes me laugh a lot.
Oh yeah, I especially like it when he keeps telling people to stop chanting for him, because they blew up the opportunity before.
It's fucking funny. Chris Jericho is just like made to be a heel.
I wish they didn't have like 3 matches though before they already had this match.
Yeah,
They had saved this match for like a like a like for like the future. They
yeah.
had saved this match for they had saved the match itself for WrestleMania. Like they were a tag team first and then saved the match for themselves at WrestleMania, but they chose not to do that. They wanted to have them have like 3 matches, and AJ Styles pretty much has already won this feud, so what was the point of having another match? But whatever.
Yeah.
But then but yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to that match though. Actually, I can't wait to see it. And then I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with the Intercontinental Championship picture because I know Kevin Owens is having a match. I don't know if he's wrestling Sami Zayn or Sami Zayn and Miz in a triple threat. It was probably supposed to be a fatal four-way with Neville in it, but we know Neville's not going to be in it now because of his injury, which sucks for him because he just got it. It was probably the worst possible time he could have gotten injured. Um, so I think they're going to probably just do a triple threat with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Miz, which I don't want to see that. I'd rather see a one-on-one match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And regardless, I'd say Sami Zayn's going to have like a feel-good moment and win the Intercontinental Championship. What do you think about what's going to happen with that?
You talking about the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens match?
Yeah, or the Sammy's like whatever, because it's not like announced what they're doing with the Intercontinental Championship, but it's probably something involving Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Uh, I hope they don't do another ladder match because that's like, why would you do that again?
Yeah,
But I really think they should do the semi, but they don't have enough time to like do anything because last week like barely anything happened with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They should have done more earlier to make it like work and make people actually care, like people who didn't watch NXT actually care.
yeah,
So I don't know, but if
like
it is just them and they had a ladder match, it would be great.
they
And if
had a
they just had
ladder
a regular
match.
match, it'll be great.
Yeah, no Miz, just
Oh
have
fuck that. The Miz hasn't been getting on my nerves, but he does not need to intrude into this storyline.
yeah, like the Miz just needs it, and that's like the whole WrestleMania card. Like, think I am excited for WrestleMania because I'm going to be going to WrestleMania. But what do you think the WrestleMania card to you looks like? Like, how does it look like to you?
Lackluster.
Yeah, it is very lackluster. Um, it's somewhat their fault and somewhat not their fault because a lot of the superstars got injured. Cena got injured. Randy Orton got injured taking out the trash. I don't know if you heard about that, but apparently he got injured taking out the trash. So, um, Big Show got injured. Seth Rollins got injured. That probably really hurt them having Seth Rollins get injured. Um, they had who else got injured? Cesaro. But I guess that doesn't really hurt them too bad. It's not like they were going to do a lot with Cesaro anyways. Tyson Kidd, but they probably weren't going to do a lot with him. So a lot of the superstars got injured, so that really hurt the build up. But it's also them that hurt the build up because they couldn't even come up with a match for the Undertaker. Like, how can you like you literally had to throw this Undertaker storyline out there last minute, if you can't come up with a match for a match with the Undertaker, then you did something wrong. I don't know what happened to Jamaya. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, like, it's pretty sad that like the NXT, like the minor leagues, the NXT Takeover Dallas show looks a hell of a lot better than WrestleMania.
I agree.
It looks like speaking like I was supposed. Did you see NXT for this week yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Then we won't.
I haven't really been watching NXT like that.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. So, because you've been missing out on some good NXT. Like you missed out a match you got to check out is the Sami Zayn Samoa Joe 2 out of 3 falls match. That's like
I heard about that. Yeah.
that's like a match of the year contender right there. And then
Yeah, it probably sounds good.
you got to check out what do you like know what's going on in NXT right now? Like, are you up to date? What's going on?
I know that. Yeah, I know what happened.
Do you know that Sami Zayn's facing Shin Nakamura? Which I don't know a lot about the Nakamura. I heard he's good, so I'm just gonna kind of go into that match with an open mind. I'm assuming it's gonna be good because they wouldn't have because it's gonna be Sami Zayn. That's probably gonna be Sami Zayn's final match on NXT. Who else has been? What about American Alpha? That's a great tag team right there.
I think that's a weird name for them, but yeah, I said before, like I liked them. Like when they first started being a team, I liked them.
Yeah, they were great. I like the finisher where they like do like when Jason Jordan throws him up like into a back suplex and then Chad Gable catches him into another one. I think that's a great finisher.
Yeah.
And I even like how they I even like the way they wrestle too. Like Chad Gable's the one that gets the shit kicked out of him, and then Jason Jordan gets the hot tag. I think that's great. And then I like the Vaudevillains. I think they're cool. You know, I think I like them. I think the tag team division on NXT looks great actually. You got the Vaudevillains. I like the Hype Bros. At first I didn't really like them as much, but I think they're definitely really fit together as a tag team because they pretty much both have the same personality.
I know who you really like on NXT now.
Who?
Bailey. That's like your girl now, right?
Yeah.
I remember when you hated Bailey. You're like fuck Bailey. I skipped it. I didn't watch that because Bailey was on it.
Yeah, pretty much. And then all of a sudden, like, you were trying to tell me for months, oh, you should watch Bailey's match. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And then I watched like one of her matches. I watched like a big hype video at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. And then I'm like, I kind of like this girl now.
Told you, she's great.
And then did you hear she's going to wrestle Asuka at TakeOver?
Yeah.
That's going to be a great match. But I'll tell you who I don't like at all. Eva Marie on NXT.
Oh, fucking... You know I hate Eva Marie.
I think Eva...
She's not as horrible as she was, but I still don't freaking like her. She still pisses me off.
Yeah. I guess she's improved. At least there was improvement.
Yeah.
I don't like Nia Jax that much either.
I think she's okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's just okay. She's not great, but... She's definitely better than she was. Like, good thing they didn't give her the NXT Women's title months ago, so that was good. What else? I like who else do I like? I like Elias Sampson. He's awesome, actually. I really like Elias Sampson. At first I thought like his gimmick was he was gonna come in there and like flop like bad like Bo Dempsey did, and then Elias Sampson, like, he's just great. I like his in-ring moveset, and I love his character. I think he could be great on NXT. Um, do you know anything about Elias Sampson? Hello? Hello? Lou? Hello? You there? I don't think she likes Elias Sampson very much. Huh?
You there?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. It just like got really slow.
Oh, okay. I was asking what you thought of Elias Sampson.
I don't remember. I haven't really heard anything about him.
Oh, you don't know? You got to check out Elias Sampson. He's awesome. Do you like who else is on NXT? Do you like Carmella? I like Carmella, obviously.
Yeah.
I like that match that her and Bailey had for the NXT Women's Championship like a few weeks ago. I'm trying to think of it. I don't really like Blake and Murphy. I don't really like them as a tag team. I remember you do, I think. So,
Oh.
Blake and Murphy.
Yeah, but they haven't really been doing anything. So.
Yeah, they come out like Freddy Krueger now. So, so weird. And then, do you
First
like?
they're
Huh?
freaking itching and shit. Freddy Krueger.
And then,
Freaking Freddy.
can you say that again? You're like was slow.
No, I said first they were like glitching out, and then now they're Freddy Krueger. Now they're Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. And then I like trying to think who else. Oh, the tag champs there. I think they're pretty good. I think they're a little generic, but I like the tag team, the rival. I think they're called.
Weren't there mechanics before they were the revival?
Yes.
What does the revival even mean?
I don't know.
Because now they're like, because I heard they're like, oh, they're straight old school. Is that because they're like reviving old school wrestling or something?
No. Like this is what Corey Graves says. There's no flips, just fists. Even though I see them do more than just fists. I love it when he says that on commentary. No flips, just fists.
I love Corey Graves.
He's a great commentator on NXT.
I'm happy he didn't just like become an alcoholic after he
was
told he had to retire. He got a job there.
Let's be honest though. It probably would have happened if he didn't get that job.
Yeah.
Oh, I just read a thing. So did you hear what's been going on with Stin? About how
yeah, he has to retire.
Yeah, so I just got this. I see this interview that I can't play right now because of copyright. But it said, it says that he's not officially retired. It says his neck is fine and he's not officially retired. So Stin, you better stay out of that Hell in a Cell match with the Undertaker. I know you, Stin. I know you want that match with Taker, but you can come out the next night on Raw and lay out Taker. It will work just fine. Stay out of it at Hell in a Cell. They don't need to be in that. You do not need to be in that Hell in a Cell match with Taker. Stay out of that. If he gets involved in that match, like I hope Taker like wrecks his shit the next year. I bet you'd feel the same way if someone screwed Sasha Banks out of them.
No, I'd kick their ass.
Exactly. Well, well, why not? But anyhow, what else is going on with NXT? I like, did you hear about Finn Balor's new finisher now?
No.
He has like this new finisher where he does like a double under underhook brainbuster now. It looks pretty cool. Like he'll do the coup de grace and they don't do that move, which kind of wish he would do the move differently, like I talked about. Like he did the drop kick into the corner that he does and then do that move, but I guess he wants to keep the coup de grace as well. Did you hear like him and Bailey? They're saying people are rumoring that him and Bailey like have a thing now because they've been doing like a couple of NXT shows. Like where
no, they're not. Bailey is dating someone. They're not dating.
Yeah, everyone was rumoring that because like Bailey was doing like a thing where she'd come out to his entrance. It's like I didn't think they were dating, but did you hear Emma and Zach Lido are dating now? What the hell did that come from?
I don't fucking know.
But anyhow, what else is going on with NXT? I can't wait for Dallas. Like NXT Takeover Dallas. Here's what the matches you have. You have Sami Zayn versus Nakamura, which I can't really say if that's going to be a good match because I've never seen Nakamura wrestle before. So I heard he's good. So I'll just say that, and it has Sami Zayn in it, so it'll probably be good. Um, American Alpha versus the Rival, which I can't wait for that match for the tag team titles. And I think that's where the American Alpha is going to finally win the tag team titles, and they'll get a huge ovation. Then we're going to get Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe for the NXT title again, which I'm fine with
I
seeing
don't
that
know
match.
if it's just me or if I just don't give a shit about not Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe.
What's the matter with him?
He's like boring to me. Like he doesn't appeal me or entertain me at all. Like I just think he's boring.
I felt the same way. I think about there's someone I think that Bailey, but I guess I can't really say, but I'm trying to think of somebody that I think thought was born. I can't think of anybody right now, but it was So maybe I guess some people don't like everybody. So
Yeah.
but I definitely do like Samoa Joe. He's better now on NXT than he was like when. What the hell is that?
It's my bed.
Oh,
I'm not farting. I'm not farting. It's my bed.
okay. All right. So then, yeah. So we got that, Matt. I can't wait to see. Did you hear Austin Aries is in NXT?
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't really a huge fan at first when like he looked like a chump when like Baron Corbin like
I like that Baron Corbin is like the indie guy killer.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
He
gotten.
he just beats every indie schmuck's butt.
I know he's beaten except Samoa Joe, but
Yeah.
he's beaten Apollo Crews, which I really like him. I can't wait to see. I think he's gonna be a big star.
Yeah, he's like
Um,
I've never seen anybody like do that. Like he's like beefed up, but he does like freaking flips everywhere.
yeah,
He's like
he's de-
Daniel Bryan on steroids.
he's probably gonna get like jobbed out once he gets to the main roster though, because we know what WWE does with the African American wrestlers.
Oh my god.
So
I swear to
bad.
God.
And then but yeah, I like him. I think he's gonna be a future NXT champion. Um, I think he's gonna wrestle Elias Sampson at Takeover. And then but yeah, Baron Corbin. I think I don't like his personality, but I don't mind him in the ring. I think he should do more power moves, because I think his moveset definitely there's some of the stuff that he does with his moveset that I'm not a fan of.
Who?
Baron Corbin.
He's all right to me.
Yeah. I thought you were like a huge Baron Corbin fan.
Well, I haven't been watching lately, so.
Oh yeah. I think
I
that's
still
it for
like him.
NXT. I think that's it for NXT. And then I think we covered it. I think we covered everything.
Okay.
So do you want to end it off or?
If you want to.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll definitely try to do this again. Let's try not to go like months and months in advance, months and months, and like not do one at all. So
Yeah.
yeah, just let me know when you want to do another one, and let me know. So do you want to plug your stuff?
Hold on, I'm eating a pizza. Hold on. You can find me on Twitter at Jamaya Pin WWE, on Facebook, Jamaya Pin. My YouTube channel is Jamaya Pin WWE. Subscribe to me there. And yeah.
So you can subscribe to all my stuff down below. Owen the Talkinator, CM Brothers, Wrestling Fortune 44. Check out the Retro Wrestling Review Series, the Aftershock Corner, and I guess the Massasoit Wrestling Corner, even though that's over now. And then check out all the Facebook groups of those shows. And what else? Check out all the other stuff down below. And that's pretty much it, guys. We will try to do this. Me and Jamaya probably will try to do another live hangout another time. Hopefully, it won't be like months and months in advance, like months and months away. Hopefully, that doesn't happen. I don't think that will happen, though. So,
Yeah.
but that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.